I'm trying to get a sense of how much more work you believe needs to be done to get the scandal behind you. Because as we've both established, that's your biggest job. It took Brian Moynihan, right, 6 years to get B of A out of the subprime ditch. How long do you figure it will take to undo all the damage that was done that you inherited?
Sure. Well, so first, I don't get to decide. All of our stakeholders are going to decide. By the way, I think Brian has done a great job of being CEO of Bank of America. And if I can perform as well as he did, I think that's going to be great. I think we're going to
You don't want it to take 6 years.
We're going to move through this faster, is my guess. But it's going to be up to us to rebuild trust with our stakeholders. So it's in our hands. And again, I think we're making great progress.
What's on the list of the things that you still need to do? You established that you need to rebuild trust with your customers, with your employees, with your shareholders, for that matter. But you've also got municipalities, for example, some of which blacklisted you. What are some of the other proof points that you need to tick off to, again, put Wells Fargo in the clear?
Sure. Well, it's stakeholder by stakeholder, as you said. And as it relates to municipalities, not all the municipalities have blacklisted us. Many have said, you know what, we love doing business with Wells Fargo. And what I've said to every one of the states and municipalities whose business that we've lost or has been put on hold, we want to win that back over time. And we're going to win that back. But my measures are the 6 aspirational goals that we introduced to our team in March. We want to have the best customer service and advice in the industry. We want to have the highest team member engagement, being the employer of choice. We want to be the most innovative bank. You spent yesterday with some of our team in our innovation labs. It's very exciting. We want to be the best corporate citizen. We want to have the best risk management, and we want to have the best long-term shareholder returns. So when we achieve those goals, then we'll be done.
Have you taken all of the steps necessary to change the culture in a way that makes what happened impossible or almost impossible in the future?
Yeah.
Or is there more to come?
Well, I can't promise perfection, right? We're in a large, complicated business. We have tens of millions of customers, hundreds of thousands of team members, and so some days we make mistakes. I think the important thing is that if we make a mistake, we're going to fix it and we're going to learn from it. And that's what we've been doing over the last 8 to 9 months, is learning from some of the mistakes we made. So, for example, reorganizing the company, moving some of our corporate enterprise functions that manage risk on a centralized basis in terms of, instead of having them in lines of business. Those would be examples of fundamental changes that we've made in the company.
Is there more of that to come?
I don't think there's more reorganizations that need to come.
But you mentioned management changes, reorganized the company.
Yeah.
You changed incentive structures.
We did, yeah.
That's why I'm wondering, are you done with everything you think that needs to be done internally?
Yes. So again, I don't mean to not answer your question, but the fact of the matter is we're never going to be done. I mean, think about where we are right now. We're sitting in front of a stagecoach. Right, we started business in 1852.
Oh,
this company has had to innovate for 165 years.
I recognize that. You had a problem to fix.
Right, yeah.
But have you done what you think you needed to do to fix that problem?
I think we're making progress. You mentioned culture, which is very important at Wells Fargo. We've rolled out a culture survey to all of our 273,000 team members. They're taking it right now. We're going to get that feedback, and then to the extent that we need to make some changes, we'll go ahead and make changes. But all of the things that we set out to do in October when I became CEO, we have accomplished. We're still in the midst of some customer remediation.